Hi, welcome back. We're gonna do another makeup look today. I might talk through it, I might not, but I'm gonna go ahead and airbrush myself white, and I've been doing these florally looks that I like. This one I'm gonna do the face as a skull though, and then lavender, them some little skulls in the lavender. So I'm gonna come back with a white base. Okay, so the next part, after you spray yourself and let it dry for a minute, is just going to set with a little bit of a translucent powder. This prevents the white to bleeding too much. And then we're going to use some gray and contour, and I'll show you exactly where I'm going to contour. I'm going to try to make this as in-depth of a tutorial as possible because I've started early. I'm not strapped for time today. And if you don't want to watch it, I'm sorry. It's okay though. Thanks to the ones that do watch. Use this palette, and I'm going to use the lighter gray in there, and I'm going to contour around my forehead, and then I'll go in with the black and really hit those points that I really want done. I'm just using a brush like this. You can use whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm just, again, using that light gray and mixing it with a little bit of a white. And you're just going to kind of push it up into the hairline. And then I will do the same for my cheek. It's just kind of until I get like the level of contour that I want. Just a little bit right here. And again, I am doing skull makeup, so I'm contouring for a skull today. Normally I bring my contour further down, but I just want to really emphasize hollows right here. And then right there. I'm going to do my nose, I'll do that. I'm going to use this palette and go into the black here. It's not the blackest black, but it works pretty good. I'm going to load my brush up with that, and then I'm just going to tap and blend, because I'm going to do like a little bit of like starry, glittery under the eye, and I've been doing this black over the bridge of the nose and stuff, and I just like it. I don't know. So think of the black as your blush. And just keep blending, tapping it out. You're kind of gonna look dirty for a little bit. Remember, take it right up under that under eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna do down here, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of shading with some gray here, because remember, we're a skull, so you want to do your hollows first. So dipping into that gray we were using earlier, I'm just gonna go right here. We're gonna paint a lot of flowers, so, and really right in here. Don't like doing that. You can use a different brush, fluffy, dense, whatever. This is just one I use for packing on eyeshadows and blending out, because I just feel like you get a better blend when you use a denser brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna go here. And we're making like chest hollows, like where you would have sunken in bones. Okay, does that make sense? Like you're not drawing the bones, but you're just creating some shadows where they would be, where the skin would naturally be sunken in if you were skinny, which I am not. Back, I'm going to be using Mayron paints. We are going to be doing purple flowers. I'm going to start with the darker color in the center of the flower, and then using lighter colors. These are water activated. Using a brush like this. My brushes are dirty. I need to clean them, so do not judge them. And I want to get the paint pretty liquidy but thick. I am going to start doing the flowers on the chest first, and then we'll do the face. So for the flower, these that I'm referencing are like little violets, and they have 4 little petals. And I will go over this with shadow. So on the center of all of them, nope, they have 5 petals on some, but this one will have 4. You're just gonna make a bunch of little petals. Do that over and over until you're ready to move on to the next one. I'm gonna do a cluster here, and some clusters over here. I'll be back when that's all done. Now we're gonna use a penciler, like a thinner brush, and we're gonna start making little petals. And to do that, you're just gonna make little U shapes. And then fill them in. And we will go over this with eyeshadows. But everywhere that you made a little purple dot, you now need to make flowers. I've got my basis of my flowers done. I am gonna go into some different shades of purple and just start shading these. I'll put a little clip of it here, but I'm not gonna do the whole thing. And we're gonna go dark to light, and then we'll go in with a dark paint and add details when we're done. Now you're just gonna wanna go back in and redarken those circles with purple eyeshadow, and then we'll get to the painting after I finish all 1,000 flowers. I'm gonna go ahead and outline the outside of the big flowers with white, and then I'm gonna go with a smaller brush and do the similar thing to the smaller flowers. I will speed through that process for you. I'm gonna go in with a dark purple and start streaking some lines through the flowers. I'll be back when that's done. Oh, I'll show you a little bit. This is what we've got. I've added some black. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some vine and flower work, or not flower, vine and leaf work before we go in and start adding stems to the flowers. So grab your greens and just start painting. That was weird. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Okay, now I'm just gonna draw some little brown twiggies with some little wispy greens, and then I'm gonna go in with shadows and shade all of the green and then the brown. I'm gonna go ahead and start outlining the parts of the skulls and adding some dots, some finishing details. We'll speed through that together, and then I'm gonna do the teeth and stuff, then I'll go in with black afterwards, because I don't like to use black first because it messes it up. Now we're just gonna do like a smoky, sultry eye, and I'm just gonna speed through that. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy. As always, I'll insert a video this way and some photos. Bye!